Hello everyone. I just wanted to show you my Christmas decorations. I didn't put out near as much as I did last year. So here's a little bit to start with. There's the house and the tree. The tree's falling over. Must have got windy at their house too. There's another one with the little red robins in the front at their mailbox. Must have got windy at their place too. Check it out. Alright. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Let's go off to the next scenery. Be right back. Be right back. Here is my choo-choo train set. Oh, hang on you guys. Sorry about this. Beautiful sparkly. It's very sparkly. It's just not sparkling as much as I wanted it to. I gotta vacuum my floors. I haven't had time to do that yet. And a Santa little snowman that matches. And a purple tree. Yep. Okay, off to the next scenery. Got my Let It Snow hanging up underneath my son. There's my boy in the military. He's still in the military, soon to retire. There, Let It Snow. And then here, I have Santa Claus and his little tree the start of his tree is in there. I broke it off by accident. I don't have any batteries to light him up, so I didn't light him up. Here's my Christmas cowboy. Or as you say, Cowboy Santa Claus. Isn't he cute? Okay, here's my lantern. I gotta dust it off. Whew. I haven't had time to do any dusting. Let me turn it around. The little trees. I wanted to show you guys the front of it. There's the sleigh, and it does light up, but I do not have the batteries in it. I got this at Rite Aid last year for it was either $5 or $7 at 75% off. As you can see, got a really good deal on it. I need to dust it off. Alright, I'll be right back. Here's one of my favorite ones so far this year. Got my deers out. And you can see I took some of this tree and it just kind of like, you know, you're trying to get the branches straightened out on it, and it got all sprinkled all over. So I made it look like he was eating grass. Yeah, got a little white Christmas tree back there. As you see, I like to collect Indian stuff. I have a lot of Indian stuff around. I collect Indian items. Native American Indian. Why do you ask? There was a lady on my mother's side of the family. It was one of her great aunts or something like that. Somewhere in the great part. You know, it could be great. I don't know. But anyway, lived with the Cherokee Indians. And she married one of the Cherokee Indians. They never had children. And she was a doctor. She was a medicine woman, I guess you could call it at the time. Whatever. Doctor, medicine woman, nurse, whatever. Okay, I'll be right back. Not trying to be rude, just about her. I don't know much about her. I got that. There's my Nana's globe. Her Christmas globe. She's had for years. The water changes color in them. That's why I don't like to collect globes anymore. I stopped collecting them because the water changes. Let me turn this TV off because of that background noise. I don't want to get in trouble. And another one. And here's another one. This one, the water is not too bad. But they changed color in the water, and I just stopped collecting them because of that. And then our cute little Santa snowman. He does work. I don't think I have his batteries in him. No. I don't know. Let me see, the switch is on the back. I don't think I have his batteries in him. Nope. I took the batteries out last year. Don't have no batteries. And our angel. Be right back. And this one lights up too. If you remember last year, I showed on a video that this lit up. I don't have no batteries. And I got my candy cane. And I got a Merry Christmas sign. And then over here we got the Christmas tree. I didn't put my tree up. I normally put my tree up right in here. But I didn't put it up this year. And then there's my Santa Claus plate. I've had that thing forever. And of course, we got our little snowman right here. I might have to move him somewhere else. I think I'm going to move him elsewhere. So up here, my angel. Poor Lola, she's coughing again. We have our deer with a little tree behind them. And then I have this big, I don't have any batteries in any of these, and they do work. I just don't have batteries in them right now. And that is the Michelangelo painting. I'm sure a lot of y'all recognize that. Well, my son has that tattooed on his back. My son is in the military, and he's got it tattooed on his back in a gray, like a gray color, the grayish black. Oh, I can't explain it. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Got some kids snowing. Sledding. That's the word. There's Santa Claus with a couple of his little reindeer with him. Like I said, these all work. I just don't have the batteries in them. Does this one work? I don't know, did I take the battery out? Yep, I took the battery out. And the gingerbread man. Another angel. My mom and dad got a card in the mail. And then this. And of course you see over there on the stove, I got some stuff I'm cooking. But I have my angels candle holders. I'm going to put tea lights in them, but I haven't done it yet. The tree lights up, but I just don't have it done yet. And I'm doing some baking. I'll show you what I'm baking in a minute. And I have these up here. Don't judge my kitchen. It's not, I don't have a lot of cabinet space, so it's dirty. I got dishes in the sink that need to be washed. This, let's get the snowman out of the way. Got him up here. He's so cute. Be right back. Of course, I have that. We got cameras, of course. All over the house we have cameras, and all over the property. So here is my Jesus nativity scene. I was going to put a light in it, and I never did. Never got a chance. Never got around to doing it, but that's okay. Y'all can see it. Isn't that nice? All right, I'll do that and show you what I'm baked for tomorrow. Be right back. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom out of this. Okay. I made a cherry pie. I just got out of the oven. And what I did was I got the 2 pie crust. Pillsbury's the best. And then I got 2 21-ounce cans of cherry pie filling. And that's all I used. Now you want to put just a little bit of flour in the bottom of your pan before you put the pie crust on there so that it doesn't stick to your pan. It helps to prevent it sticking. Sometimes it still sticks, but there you go. I just pulled that out of the oven. Over here, I'm going to make green bean casserole. So it's 2 cans of green beans, a can of cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to take some onion and put a little onion in there. And I'm going to also, hang on a second, where did my box of bacon go? I have some bacon I'm going to add to this. Let me put it right here and show you. And what I do, oops, sorry, is I get this bacon. It's already cooked. And what I do is I stick it in the microwave and I make it even more crispy. These can stay on the shelf for a very long time. They all have an expiration date. You get 10 slices. You find it in your meat section around that area where I find mine. And here's what it looks like in the package. And I'm going to take it out. You see there's 3 or 4 layers in there. And I'm going to take it out and I'll make it extra crispy. And I'm going to crumble it up into here. Mix it all together. I'm going to crumble some of it inside the bacon. I think I'm going to either crumble it on top or I might mix it in there. I haven't decided yet. And then I'll top this off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bake this tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to put the onions on top and warm this back up in the oven. So, because I think it tastes better the next day. All right, I'll be right back. I'll show you some more. I can't get the flash to come back on without stopping the video. So we're just going to do like this. Dadgum phones. This is what I put out this year. There's a fire truck. Some kids playing in the snow. There's a clown with a child with the balloons. You got the bakery. The gift shop. You got the Christmas tree place where you buy your Christmas trees. And that, I call it the little gingerbread house, but it could be the candy house. Christmas house, however you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. And then, you know, you see the guy sweeping he's shoveling snow. Build a snowman. And then I have a young couple that are skating on ice. Be right back. Here's what I got set on my table. We got the little Thai teddy bear, a Thai snowman, on a little radio flyer wagon. Got Santa Claus on my candlesticks. That's a salt and pepper shaker. Santa Clauses are. And inside they have pine cones. Let me show you. I got these at Big Lots, you guys. Cranberries, pine cones. It's hard to see the pine cones. There they are. Got these last year for, I forget, $2.50 a piece. Here's another one. And then we have another little teddy bear. He's got a Christmas gift with him. They're waiting for me to set the table so they can eat. Yep, that's my table. Oh, and you see the other little Santa Claus over there on my, this is my antique buffet. Very, very, very old. Needs to get refixed. Okay, I'll be right back. I got a dessert table to show you. Okay, here's my dessert table. Don't pay no attention to my little Walmart bag. Hang on a second. I'm going to show you my mom's chair I decorated for her. Put her little pillows on there. They're not quite straight enough, but that's okay. Alright, like I said, ignore my Walmart bag. We didn't have nowhere to put it. We got some pistachios. We've almost ate all of them. The bowl was full. Some oranges. Another antique table, you guys. That's got the, I mean, it's just full of dishes and things. Some are antique dishes, some are not. Pecan pie. Gotta have pecan pie for Christmas, y'all. Gotta have it. Why is the color different? That's crazy. It's really brown, but it looks kind of purple. Why you... Let me do this and see if I can get the color change. I don't know. And here is the Edwards pie. This is a new pie. I got the box. I'll show you the box. Let me just show you what else we got first. And I'll show you the box that the pie came in. Because I cheated. I didn't make that pie. I made the cherry pie. My mom's deviled eggs. Makes the best deviled eggs. I made some croissants that has cherry filling in them. These are new. They came out at Walmart. Some meringue with Christmas sprinkles on it. They're not soft. They're crunchy. So crispy. However you want to put it. Almond cookies, lemon cookies, cherry cookies. These are Italian cookies. Got these from Aldi's. They sold out quick. And of course I gotta show you because I'm gonna leave it on the table. My cranberry sauce. Gotta have that. Just in case I forget to put it out, I put it there so I don't forget. Here's the croissants I showed you. Came from Walmart. They're new. It says bakes in 5 minutes, but over here, gotta read the instructions. it tells you bake 10 to 13 minutes. So just because it says bakes in 5 minutes depends on your oven, because it also says over here 10 to 13 minutes. I started at 5 minutes and I checked them, they weren't done. So I baked them up to 13 minutes before they were done. Here's the pie. This is the Edwards pie. It's the Edwards signature pie. Made with real peaches with a fresh baked cookie crust. That's what it looks like. The lighting in my house makes it not come out very good, but that's what it looks like. I haven't sliced it yet. We're going to wait till tomorrow. It's frozen, so I'm letting it thaw out. What else was I going to show you? I think I showed you the green casserole I'm going to make, so hang on a second. I'll be right back. Here's the cherry pie. Doesn't look good. I got it set up on my... I'm going to let it cool off, and then I have a glass lid that goes over this. It's still kind of hot. Paint was starting to cool off. And those little towels that you see right there, I got those at Walmart for 50 cents a piece. This was just, was it Wednesday? What's today? Thursday? Oh, it was Monday I got them. 50 cents a piece, y'all. Don't pay no attention to my kitchen, my messy kitchen, and my mom's cactuses in the window. I'll be right back because I'm going to show you the casserole I'm going to make in peanut brittle. So you remember I showed you that I was going to do a green bean casserole. And that's all the ingredients you need. And then you top it off with that. You can also put cheddar cheese on top of this if you want to. I'm not going to do that this time because over here, let's put it over here so you can see better. This is for my corn pudding. I call it corn pudding. Some people call it corn casserole. And what it is 2 cans of corn, cream style corn. And I'm using white cream style corn this time. I'm not using the yellow. I'm going to use the white. They came out with the white cream style corn. I don't know how long it's been out, but I've never seen it before. And I just found the cream style corn. I already had a can of the white corn. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it would be nice if they had the cream style corn to go with this. And I was at another grocery store, and lo and behold, I found it. Came across it by accident, actually, because I really wasn't looking for it. But I'm glad I found it. So normally what I do is I just mix all of it together. I do not drain the juice off of this. I do not do that. I put, what I start with you just basically mix everything together. It's real simple. Melt your butter. It's 8 tablespoons of butter, or 1 stick of butter. I'm going to use the no cholesterol, just Land O'Lakes. It's real good butter. I put 1 cup of sour cream in this. 1 box of Jiffy Mix, cornbread muffin mix. I call it the Jiffy cornbread. If you want to look it up on Google, you can say cornbread pudding or cornbread casserole, Jiffy with Jiffy Mix, or the Jiffy cornbread casserole. That's the way I used to Google it. And you know, you get the recipes without the sour cream, with cheese. People put different things in them. You put 2 eggs. Whip the eggs up first. Okay. Then go ahead and mix your sour cream together. Put your melted butter in there. Make sure your melted butter is not hot. Then put your corn and everything in a pan or a bowl, whatever you want to start with. I usually just mix it up in 1 container. Pour your mix in there. Just mix it all together. It's real simple. Real simple. Beat your eggs first. Add the melted butter. Make sure it's not too hot. Add your 1 cup of sour cream. Pour your 2 cans of corn mix in a pan. And then pour your egg mixture and butter and sour cream mixture together. Pour it in there. Then you put your cornbread mix in. You mix it up real good. And what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to add a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese. You can do that, or you can leave it out. You can add jalapeno. You can add bacon. You know, you can change it up to your own style. And I'm just going to put a little bit of shredded cheese inside of it, and I'm going to let it bake. And then I might just put some on the top. I don't know. I don't want to put too much. Maybe a little bit in the inside of it, maybe just a tiny bit on top. Let it bake for, I usually let it bake for up to an hour until it sets. You can jiggle the pan to make sure the center of it is not still, if it's too moist, you'll be able to tell because it'll wiggle like it's still wet. You want it to set pretty good. So up to an hour, I would say. I can't remember exactly. I'll edit it in here and put down what the temperature is of the oven. I keep thinking 350. If it's not 350, I will post in here. I'll put a little edit box in here and tell you what temperature to cook it at. But I believe it's for an hour. I'll make sure and put that in there for you, okay? And the next thing I'm going to make, let me put this to the side real quick. I'm going to do the green casserole tonight because I like it better when it sits overnight. We are having a ham tonight. I'll show you my ham too. I saw this at one of my grocery stores, and it is a no mixing needed. See, it says no mixing needed. This is something I've never seen before, so it might be new. Maybe it's been out before and I never saw it. And on the back, the ingredients. Can you see the ingredients on it? All you need is a cookie sheet. Heat your oven to 350. Spread the mixture out on an 8x8 inch square. It says spread it out on 8x8. I can't get it to focus for some reason. Why isn't it focusing? Square on greased cookie sheet. So you want to do this on a greased cookie sheet. Well, if you get the package, you read the instructions. And we're just going to bake it. I've never done this before. My mom used to make homemade peanut brittle. Oh, it was so good. And I just cannot make homemade peanut brittle for some reason. Mine never comes out right. So we're going to try this. And if I can, I might add it in at the end of the video. I might not add it. I'm going to try mixing it and cooking it while I cook the peanut brittle. I mean the green bean casserole, because it all takes about 30 minutes a piece to cook. Okay, I'll be back. Whoops. What I forgot to mention to you guys is this came with icing as well. So tomorrow when we warm up a croissant, I'm going to warm them up just a hair, and I'm going to put icing on them. Yep. And I'm just going to put them on now. I should have put them on now, but I mean when they first came out of the oven, but I forgot because I've got so much going on at once. Okay, I'll be right back to show you a few other things maybe. And hang on. Okay, so I took the peanut brittle mix. This is what it looks like when you pour it out. And I measured, I think this is an 8x8. I took a piece of tin foil and put it down in the pan. So I could, there we go, that's a little bit better. So I can make sure, well, I don't have an 8x8 pan, so basically what I'm saying is I spread this out a little bit. So I buttered the tin foil. You see it's got a little butter underneath there. I'm going to spread this out. It says spread it out in an 8x8, so that's what I'm going to do. I have never done this before, so let's hope it comes out right. Try to put the peanuts in the center so that way as I spread them out, they will hopefully be more even. If not, I'll have to wash my hands again and spread them out a little bit. So I'm assuming that this is about an 8x8. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more butter along the edge here. Just a little bit, and that way I can spread it out just a little bit more. So I'll be right back. Okay, my battery's starting to get low. It looks a little dark. Okay, so I'm going to put my phone on the charger for a minute, throw some of this stuff in the oven. I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, you guys, got my phone on the charger. I don't know why I can't get my flash to work without turning this off. It says battery too low to turn light on. Okay, so I opened the box of bacon. Okay. So we'll just use the light we got here. The best I could do. And I cut open the package. Okay, see the bacon in there. And what I do is I always line my plate with paper, and I try to double it because this is going to have a lot of grease cook out of it. That's why I cook it longer in the microwave, because it cooks out a lot of that grease, okay? So we're going to put, let's just start it with 5 slices. It says it has 10 in the package. I didn't count it, so sometimes you get these packages and it'll say, oh, there's only 10 pieces in there, there's only 14 pieces in there, and sometimes you'll get more than that. You might get 2 slices. I got one package it said 11 to 12 pieces, I think, or something. And I got like almost double. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's stick this in the microwave and we'll be back and show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So this is what I did with the peanut brittle mix. As you see, I took the tin foil and I folded it up and I creased it. You know, I kind of like folded it in a little bit, pinched it, because I'm trying to make a pan. Okay, did the same thing over here. And you see I pushed it up against the edges. I pushed the tin foil all the way up to the edge of the pan on 2 sides. And I made my own corners. I folded them up because, you know, like I said, it needs to be in a pan. And so this way, as it cooks, get some of these peanuts back out of the way. As it cooks, I'll do that in a minute, it will melt it down, and it's supposed to be done within a few minutes. I forget how many minutes it said. Cook it for 13 to 21 minutes until dry mixes turn golden brown. Watch it carefully. Shorten the bake time by 2 minutes. If using a nonstick pan, you shorten your baking time by 2 minutes. Cool completely on pan for about 30 minutes. Remove and break into pieces. Okay. All right, we back. Okay, I put my bacon in the microwave. As you see, I got it extra crispy because it's not burnt. It's just extra brown. And I cooked it at a minute. I checked it. It wasn't crispy enough to my taste, so I did it for another minute. And as you can see, it breaks apart. So I think I'm just going to do the 5 pieces. I think that'll be plenty. And we'll use the other 5 slices that's in the box another time. I was thinking about putting it in my cornbread pudding, but I don't think I will. So I'm going to take this and let it cool. You see the grease that's on it? Like when you pat it, it's extra grease. See, it's starting to soak up a little more. And you see the extra grease on underneath it. That's why I cook them extra in the microwave. They say they're cooked, but I like them to be a little bit better. I like them to be well done. All right, let me throw this green bean casserole together and I'll show you what it looks like. Awesome, it looks like I got enough battery charge that it actually brightened up a little bit more. So, okay, here's the cream of mushroom mixture. And I took and I put just a little bit of milk in. I put more than that in there. I already poured some milk into it, but that was what was left of the milk. And I figured, well, since it's not too much, let's go ahead and use the rest. I got some garlic powder in there, you see? A little garlic powder, just a little bit. Maybe a teaspoon. You can season it any way you want to. I just put a little garlic powder in there because the green beans are already salty. The mushroom soup's already salty. Okay. Okay, let's put that over here. Now you see I have added some fresh onion. Just a little tiny bit, not a lot. I don't really like a lot of onion, you guys. I don't care much for the French green bean onions, but I'm going to put them on half the casserole because my husband loves those French onions. So let me pour this on there, and then I'm going to stop the video so I can scrape out the rest of this mushroom sauce. And I'll be right back, and I'll show you me mixing it up, okay? Okay, you guys, we're back. So here is the cream of mushroom gravy. I'm just going to mix the stuff. I'm just going to toss it around. You know, as this cooks, it'll liquefy more. So if it seems a little too thick, it's really not, because as the beans cook, you know, a little bit more juice is going to come out because they've been in that juice in those cans for so long, you know. Okay. Sorry about the noise. Doing this one-handed. I don't have a tripod. Oh, I have one for the car, but oops. Hope y'all can see this. So I'm going to finish mixing this up. I'm going to add the green onions and some bacon on top, and then I'm going to add a little bit of that to half of it. And I'll be back. Excuse me, guys. I had to eat some of that bacon. All right, so I already topped half of it with bacon. I'm going to bake it. I'm going to let it set overnight and cool off. And then tomorrow when I heat it back up, I'm going to add these to the half that doesn't have bacon on it. And that way people can have a choice of either eating the half with bacon or without bacon. All right. I'll see you in a minute and show you what the peanut butter brittle looks like here in just a second. Okay, y'all. Here's the peanut brittle. It said to bake for 12 to 21 minutes or until golden brown. So like I say, each person's oven is different. So I guess I may have made my pan maybe a little bit bigger than 8 by 8. But if it works and it breaks up into pieces, fine. So I'm going to let this cool for a while. I don't know how long it's going to take to cool, you guys. But this is what it looks like when you get done baking it. And all you have to do when it's cooled off is you just kind of break it into chunks. And so I'm sure a lot of y'all know what peanut butter brittle looks like. Peanut brittle, I mean, looks like. So if I don't get a chance to show you the end results when I break it up after it cools, just know that this is what it is. This is how you bake it. I've never baked it like that before. So let's hope I did a good job because it looks kind of thin. Maybe I should have made my pans a little bit smaller. Well, that happens. So next year, if they have more out, I'll try to do it again. And the next time I will make it a little bit thicker. I should have kind of made it smaller like that. I had intended to make it more like right here. But you remember I kind of made it a little bit wider on the ends. But that's okay. We'll see how it turns out later. If I forget to show you, all I can say is look up a picture of what peanut butter brittle looks like, or peanut brittle. And it's just big chunks. It's just like, well, I think you get the idea. All right, let me show you the ham I got that I'm going to make tomorrow. And I'll be right back. Okay, you guys. This is a ham that I was blessed with at work. They gave me a ham. Normally, I don't get a ham because I'm a contractor. I don't work there by the hour. So it means that they're not obligated to give me a ham unless they want to. But they always... almost every year they give everybody a ham or a turkey to the employees. And for several years they have given me a turkey every year. Well, I've worked there for 13 years. I only got a turkey about 4 or 5 times. And I appreciate getting one. So this is a spiral sliced ham. And it's natural juices. And it has a honey flavored glaze packet. And I'm not going to unwrap this now because I'm cooking a lot of stuff the night before. So tomorrow, this will be put in the oven and warmed up because I believe it's already cooked. It just needs to be heated, which is good. That saves us some time. And we're going to glaze it. Listen. So what I'll try to do is once I get up and we get everything finished up and set up on the tables, I will probably go over it real quickly. And it'd be like kind of like an ASMR, I guess you could say. You'll probably hear somebody talking in the background, who knows. And show you everything we've got. So basically I've showed you everything except for the finished corn pudding. I have mashed potatoes I'm going to make. And the ham. And I believe that's all we're going to have. Oh, we're going to have gravy too. Of course, you know, I cheat. Oh, let me show you my cranberry. A little jar, a little half can. And I sliced it. And then I cut it in half. And it kind of looks like little slices of beets, don't it? So I'll put that out. We love cranberry sauce. You don't need a whole lot of it. And so, since we're having a ham, I couldn't find ham juice. We'll probably, you know, have a little gravy for our potatoes. I might take some ham juice if there's enough. I might make some gravy. I don't make homemade gravy very well, so I might just pass on that and cheat and open this up and use it. We use this at Thanksgiving, and it is so good, you guys. You just take your giblets from your turkey, and you can take some boiled egg, and you add to that gravy and let it simmer. You talk about delicious. All right, you guys, so that's the end of it for now. I hope y'all have a Merry, Merry Christmas. If I don't get to finish this by showing you tomorrow the rest of everything, if I forget to do that or I don't get a chance to do that or it gets too busy and I can't get to do that, then I wish that all of you to have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. And enjoy it. Enjoy it, okay? Because hopefully next year it'll even be 10 times better. That way, you know, because maybe we'll be able to see our families finally. It's just kind of hard not being around our families for Christmas. All right, you guys. I will talk to you again soon. I have the green bean casserole in the oven, as you can see. And of course, that's exactly what it's going to look like when it comes out. It's just basically getting heated all the way through. And I like to do that because at the end of the next day, when you cook it the night before and you let it set overnight, it tastes 10 times better. To me, it does. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, if I don't forget, all right? If I do, and you're new here, please feel free to subscribe in case I ever make another video. And please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this so far. I'm sorry it's taking 35 minutes to do this. I've been doing it in little bits here and there. My family's asleep, so I'm trying to be quiet. Got dishes to wash. And to all those of you who've been watching, thank you so much for stopping by. And I appreciate your support. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought. And I will talk to you guys again next time, okay? Bye. Okay, y'all. Here is the end results of the peanut brittle that I had showed you I was baking in the oven. So I'm going to slip this in at the end of the video. And if I do some more videoing tomorrow of what we all have, I'll slip that on at the end of this part. But that's peanut brittle. Now I got it a little too thin. It should be just a little bit thicker than that. But so the next time I know if I get any more, if I get it next year, I'll know to make it a little bit smaller. Because you can practically almost see through it. But it's delicious. I done tried some and it is delicious. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Hello everybody. Good morning or good afternoon. As you can see, I've got my spiral ham in there. It's already sliced. I don't know if you can see the slices or not. I lightly covered it. I don't have a regular roll of tinfoil, so I had to use them. I had to use this tinfoil. It's already, in the box. It's the pre-cut sheets. You lightly cover it. Cook it for 2 hours because it's already cooked. Basically just warming it up. Then I take this ham glaze and I get the powder. I mix it with water, and then I'm going to pour it over the ham the last 15 minutes. Alright, I'll let you look at it in a couple hours. Just a little peek at the snow we got. We probably got about 3 inches, maybe 5 in some places. Yep. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I'll go upstairs in a minute and show you a view up there. There's a little view of my backyard. That's how much snow we got. I estimate about 5 inches. Probably more already. If you can see with the vehicles, I know at least 5 inches and more in some areas because of the drifting and the wind blowing. Alright, I'll get a little bit upstairs while the ham's cooking. Then I'm gonna put my corn casserole together and kind of go over that real quick and show you what I do real fast. And I know this is going to be a long video, and I'm sorry, you guys, but I hope y'all hang with me. I'm trying to do it in small increments here. Small increments here and there, but it's adding up to being almost an hour long. So I hope you guys will hang with me. Alright, you see in a little bit. Okay, everyone. This is what it looks like. This is on the east side of the house. On the east side of my property. Isn't that pretty out there? Look at all that snow. You can see how much is on my roof. That gives you an idea. This video is going to be kind of long, you guys. I'm really sorry about that. I hope you guys can hang with me on this. I know I'm going from one thing to the next and to the next to the next. Like, I should just do all cooking on one part of the video and then show you some decorations and stuff on another part. So I really hope you guys stick with me. It's going to be quite a long video, probably one of my longest. Alright, I'm going to show you how I'm going to throw my corn pudding together in here in a minute. Then I'm going to stick it in the oven because the ham's only got about an hour left to go. Alrighty, then I'll show you the end results of the ham and maybe what I put on the table. I'm just trying to make it short, but it's going to be a long video, so I hope you guys hang with me. Be back in a little bit. Here's the ham. I just took it out of the package. And it is a open acre spiral ham. Got the oven heating at 275. It's almost ready. Stick it in the oven. And then the last 15 minutes, I'll mix this powder up. It's a glaze. Honey glaze. And then I'll sprinkle it, I'll spread it all over this. It's a spiral ham. As you can see, it's already starting to be sliced. Doesn't that look good? Yum, 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 yum. Alright. Be back. Okay, y'all, it's ready to go in the oven. It's going to cook for 2 hours, and then I'm going to check it. Be back. Alright, y'all, I'm going to throw my cornbread pudding together. A corn pudding, some people call it. I melted my butter. I'm going to mix it up. Okay. Got my eggs beat. Can you see the eggs? The raw eggs. Barely. You don't want to spill them. Got those ready and mixed up. Got my corn ready. Remember, I'm using white cream corn, white whole corn, okay, white whole corn, white cream corn, regular can. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see if I can get you guys to see this. Okay, is that a little bit better? Let me pull my pan over here. Alright, I need to get this done quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and pour the eggs in. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. Get all the egg I can get. Okay, get all that. Since all it's going in one bowl, I'm not worried about it getting mixed because I'm washing everything. Here goes the butter. That's half a cup of butter. Half a cup of butter, because 8 tablespoons equals a half a cup, or 1 stick of butter equals half a cup. Okay. Next, I'm pouring the corn in. That's the cream corn. Okay. I'm not worried about cross-contaminating because it's cans going in the trash. Okay. I do not pour the juice off the whole kernel corn. I do not pour the juice off of it. It helps to, because it all blends with the cornbread mix. Cornbread mix. Okay. Put all that in there. Some people will butter their dish so it doesn't stick to the pan. Me, I don't worry about that. Okay, I got some sour cream somewhere. Where do I do my sour cream? Somewhere. Okay. This is a 16-ounce container of sour. No, this is an 8-ounce container of sour cream. So that's a cup of sour cream. Okay. 8 ounces is a cup. So I'm gonna open the container. Yum! This is what makes the corn pudding taste so good. So I'm gonna pour the whole container in there. Okay, the whole container goes in. I would put y'all right over here on top of this, but I cannot. I don't have a way of holding y'all over it. So let me show y'all what it's gonna look like as I mix it a little bit. You see all of it's getting mixed together. Can you see that? Because I'm like, let me turn my camera around. There we go. Sorry about this. I gotta turn it this way. You just mix this all together. Okay, blend it all together real good. Okay, so you get the idea. And then I'm fixing to put the cornbread in there. So let me put you back over here. Let me wipe my hand off. Let me flip you back over. I know you can't see it very well, but that's the best I can do at the moment. I don't have a tripod. I'm using a knife holder and a can of pepper to hold you up, friend. My friends. Okay. Jiffy mix. Okay. Just a regular pack of Jiffy mix. Just 1 box is all we're going to use. Okay, open it up. And then pour it in there. And you just mix. And that's it. So let me show you, okay? Here's how I make it. I'm just going to mix it up until it's fully blended, okay? I hope you can hear me. If not, then you get the idea of what I'm doing. Make sure the cornbread clumps are mashed up a little bit, because you know sometimes they come out a little clumpy. That's okay. go. It's mixing up pretty good. I was going to put cheddar cheese in it, but I think I changed my mind. I'm just going to save the cheddar cheese and put it on the table, and everybody can use the shredded cheddar cheese for the ham or whatever they want to put it on. So you mix that up really well. Yep. It's all nice and blended. I'm going to try to get all of that goodies off the spatula here. I still can get it all off. I like to get every bit of it if I can. Yep. Mix it real good. I'm going to scrape the sides real well. Okay. Try to get all of it off there I can. Let's go one more time just to make sure it's all real well blended. I want it well blended. I've got my oven ready. Whoops, I had it ready. Must have turned the timer off. We set it for 350. Okay. Start. I got the bottom oven going. Ham will be done in about 35 minutes. That gives it time to rest while this is cooking. Alright. Okay, that's it for this. Sorry about that, I didn't have it straight down there. And I'm going to stick it in the oven, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. See you in a minute. The ham is done. You can tell because it's shrunk a little bit. Look at all that nice juicy fat we got to peel up there. It makes it juicy. And some water. Don't they look good? Take some of this juice and just pour it on over. Oh, looks good. Looks delicious. All right. Here's the end results. Corn pudding. Woo! Mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, ham, gravy, deviled eggs, of course my cranberry sauce, and dinner rolls, but they're not done yet. So, Merry Christmas!